come in, ma'am? Good morning, ma'am. Good morning.
Please have a seat.
Thank you.
What's your name?
Ma'am, my name is Nilaksh.
Nilash, tell me something about yourself.
Ma'am, I am 12 years old. I belong to Jhunnur district of Rajasthan. I am currently pursuing my education from Acadmey Senior Secondary School, which is situated in Faridabad, Haryana. My father works in a private sector in Faridabad. My mother is a teacher. She teaches Sanskrit from class 6 to 8 in Faridabad. And my hobbies are to play badminton and do swimming. Apart from this, I am a keen learner, I am an ambivert person, and I like to explore things. My aim and dream is to become an army officer and serve my nation.
Tell me something about Junjunu.
Ma'am, Jhunnur is a district found by the Chauhans in the 15th century, but after some years it was invaded and taken back by the Muhammad Khan. But after a long years, it was taken back by Shardul Singh Shekhawat.
What is it famous for?
Ma'am, it is famous for Rani Sati Temple and BITS Pilani, which full form is Birla Institute of Technology and Science, and Badalgarh Fort, which was founded by Nawab Fazl Khan.
Okay, so presently you are living in Faridabad.
Yes, ma'am.
What is Faridabad famous for?
Ma'am, Faridabad is famous for its industries.
If you compare it with Gurgaon,
Yes, ma'am.
is just close to Faridabad.
Yes, ma'am.
So which place is more developed?
Ma'am, from my point of view, Gurgaon is more developed.
How?
Ma'am, because ma'am there are a lot of IT sectors, ma'am, and lots, so ma'am the environment there is good, ma'am, because many others country the people come, foreigners come and study there and do the jobs, so they have to be in a good environment, and to show them Gurgaon is more developed.
Okay. If you are given a choice to select some other place to live,
Yes, ma'am.
so which part of the planet would you opt for?
Ma'am, I would like to go in Jaipur. Yes, ma'am.
You will stay in Rajasthan only.
Yes, ma'am. I love it a lot.
Why not Udaipur?
Ma'am, because ma'am the city is not much developed.
Udaipur is not developed.
Not much developed, ma'am. Ma'am, and there is not a higher education for higher education. There is not much scope. So I would like to prefer Jaipur only.
What good thing do you see in Jaipur?
Ma'am, there are many institutes for competitive exams, LN, and for SSC exams, UPSC, and for RIMC, Sainik school, military school. Everything is there. So I would like to go there only.
Okay, so you have selected this career, armed forces.
Yes, ma'am.
So who has inspired you?
Ma'am, I was inspired by my elder father, as he killed 21 terrorists in 1994. He was also awarded with Shaurya Chakra. Now he is at the post of colonel and serving our nation.
Okay, where does he live?
Ma'am, he lives in Jaipur.
He's posted there.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, how nice. So he has inspired you.
Yes, ma'am.
So which armed forces appeal to you the most?
Ma'am, military, army only.
Why?
Ma'am, because an army man life is full of adventure, a life where a day is different from the previous ones, ma'am, and I have a lot of affection to the olive green dress and the weapons. So I will go there only, and although administrative jobs serve this only secure the country, but securing our nation on the cost of life is an elite job and is incomparable.
So you prepared for this RIMC exam?
Yes, ma'am.
Which part did you find the most difficult?
Ma'am, I find maths the most difficult, because when I came here I didn't know about anything in maths, so in my first attempt I was not able to clear, and in second also, but in my third attempt I cracked RIMC and I am sitting in front of you now.
So when you took your first attempt,
Yes, ma'am.
that time do you feel that because of your maths you were not able to clear?
Yes, ma'am. Because I got demotivated at that time, that I won't clear because my maths is not good, and I heard that maths is the scoring subject. If you get higher marks in maths, then you can be selected.
Alright, so Nilaksh, what is the meaning of your name?
Ma'am, it is the another name of Lord Shiv.
All right, Lordship. So, do you believe in idol worshipping, murti puja?
Ma'am, not much, but I pray to God for my future and for myself and my parents.
All right, okay. So, Nilaksh, I want to know a little bit about your journey, how your journey has been for RIMC.
Okay. Ma'am,
Where did you prepare it from?
Ma'am, when I came here, ma'am, I didn't know anything, and
Here means what?
ma'am, Sukhoi Academy. When I came in Sukhoi Academy, I didn't know anything, but my teachers, my parents, my maternal uncle, my elder father, my sister inspired me a lot and motivated me to crack this exam. And because this RIMC is the best military school in all over India, so I came here and studied a lot and did my work with honesty.
So, did you feel like quitting in between? That I don't want to do it anymore. I don't want to go for RIMC because it's getting too difficult. I have to study for long hours, and it's taking a lot of effort. So, did you feel like quitting in between?
Ma'am, in my first attempt when I was not able to clear RIMC, that time I felt that I can't clear, so I should quit. But after some time my parents came and told me that you should do and motivated me, so I got also motivated at that time.
Alright. Okay. So, Nilaksh, if you are not selected for RIMC,
Yes,
then
ma'am.
what are the other career options that you would like to go for?
Ma'am, I will try for IIT and NDA.
Alright, IIT and ND.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And why RIMC, not Sainik schools or RMS?
Ma'am, as my ultimate aim is to become an army officer, so RIMC can groom me well both physically and mentally. The RIMC also inculcates a sense of discipline, integrity towards organization, military spirit, team spirit, and social tact. So, and quality education is also provided there. So, I would like to choose RIMC only because it is the only one in all over India. But there are a lot of Sainik school and military schools there.
Okay, how do you feel when you go between the people you don't know at all? All the people are strangers, and then if you have to go and talk to them, so how comfortable are you in that?
Ma'am, I will talk normally from.
Would you be a little nervous like that?
No, ma'am, I will not be nervous as I want to become an army officer. So, an army officer attitude is very good. He has good communicating skills and best attitude.
Okay. So, Nilaksh, do you prefer working in a team or on your own? Do you think that if you are working in a team, then it is a better way to do anything, a task or a project or anything?
No, ma'am, I believe in team spirit.
Alright.
Ma'am, because ma'am, I myself want to become an army officer. So, ma'am, if I want to become an army officer, so I would like to take my whole team as with myself along with me. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So, how do you spend your free time, Nilaksh?
Ma'am, I spend free time playing badminton and do things.
Okay. If I ask you that one thing you would that one thing you would like to change about yourself, what would that thing be? About your personality.
Okay, ma'am, sometimes I get overconfident. So, ma'am, I would like to change that overconfidence in myself.
Do you think that overconfidence is a bad thing?
Ma'am, everything in excess is a bad thing from my point of view. So, ma'am, I like confidence but not overconfidence because it can spoil a person.
Alright, okay. And Nilaksh, what makes you different from other people? Is there anything unique about you that you do not find in anybody else around you?
Ma'am, I don't know about others, but I am a diligent, perseverant and hard-working person.
Alright. Do you know the meaning of perseverance?
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, to do the work, to get stuck to the work.
Alright. You mean to be continuing with the
continuing the work.
Okay, and let's say that you are given a task
Yes, ma'am.
by your senior, and he gives you time. He gives you time for a week, right? After a week, you go to that person and then you tell him that, okay, sir, that this task is done. You can just take a look and let me know if there are any things that needs to be changed. And when the senior sees that work of yours, he's like all furious. He starts shouting at you that what have you done? This was not to be done this way. Then how would you handle that?
Ma'am, I would listen to him, ma'am, because if I want to become a successful person, I will listen to him and understand from him what he wants to say, and then I will work on it and show him.
Alright, okay. Okay, so you will be open to feedback.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Alright, ma'am.
Okay, Nilaksh, if you were given 1 lakh rupees,
Yes, ma'am.
that take this amount and spend whichever way you want. So how would you spend that amount?
Firstly, I would like to spend the money on my education, and then I would give my money to my parents, and they would guide me how to use it. But my first opinion will be education.
On your own self, you want
Yes,
to
ma'am.
spend that. Okay. How do you feel when you see beggars roaming on the road?
Ma'am, I feel, ma'am, pity, ma'am, because how these beggars are living in the road in winters, in summers, scorching heat is there, so how are they living? I feel very bad when I think about themselves.
And when you see people breaking the red light,
Yes.
traffic signals, they break the traffic signal, how do you feel at that time and what do you feel like doing?
Ma'am, I feel, ma'am, that what are the people doing? They don't obey the rules. Government has built the rules for their own security, so they should follow it, and I would like to guide them to follow the rules, as it is a matter of their own security, and the parents and their children are waiting for them at their home.
So do you think that corruption is there in Indian society?
Ma'am, I feel that
What do you
corruption is
feel?
there in Indian society.
Have you seen any instance where you notice yes, corruption is there?
No, ma'am, I have not seen any such stand like that when I saw that someone is a corrupt.
Okay, some problem is going on between Russia
Yes, ma'am.
and Ukraine. So what possible solution do you see of this problem?
Ma'am, I would like to say that nothing can be done with the war. Ma'am, they should talk straight in front the NATO, the head, Joe Biden, and they should find out the solution, and they should do the most thing that should save them and the Ukraine and the Russia.
So do you think the problem can be solved?
Yes, ma'am, I think that problem should be solved.
Okay, who is the election commissioner?
Ma'am, election commissioner, ma'am, Rajiv Kumar.
And who is the chief of army staff?
Ma'am, chief of army staff is Manoj Mukund Narmani.
If one option is given to you to live a life of one person, so which person would you choose?
Ma'am, I would like to choose the life of my maternal uncle.
Maternal uncle.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. People go to hill stations during the vacation.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. And you have opted for Jaipur.
Yes.
If it's summertime, scorching heat you said, then also you will go to Jaipur.
Yes, ma'am, because my heart is only in Jaipur. I love it a lot.
Okay. Over from my side.
Alright, Nilaksh, then. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
All the best.